What's going on, everybody? My name is Krimmel and I'm driving the Ferrari 458 Italia here at the drift circuit in Assetto Corsa. This game is a lot of fun. It's a simulation driving game for the PC. I just said game twice, simulation game. But this game is actually really fun. It's surprisingly accurate. A lot of the cars feel great. There isn't that wide of a selection at the moment as it's still in alpha. I'm sure some of you guys are going to be like, oh my god, he's saying that stuff again, but this game is really great. I'm just trying to, at the moment, learn how to control the cars now that I have my wheels set to 900-degree turning, which is actually a lot more fun because then your hands match up with what the guy's doing in the car. And it also makes it so that you have a lot more control over which way the car is headed, so slight little inputs don't make your car jerk off the track like it used to when I had 200-degree turning. So you can do the math on that. It's a pretty significant jump up, and so basically what you see the guy's hands do in the game, it's what mine are doing in real life. I have the Logitech G27, so it makes it kind of an immersive experience. I know that sounds kind of cliche and lame, but it's really true. So one thing I'm also trying to do is figure out how to drift these cars, and it's really annoying because you get this like penalty even in practice mode, which is what I'm in. The drift mode is pretty hard, to be honest, because it gives you a time limit. You can see even just like the slightest blip of the throttle spins you out, but in drift mode there's like a timer, and the more you drift the more time you get, but if you get a badass drift going and then you just barely dip off into the grass, then you lose all of your progress, and that little like chain, the points you build up in that drift effectively go away. So it's kind of a bummer, but it is a really fun mode. It's kind of challenging, and I would assume it gets you to learn how to drift better. I just haven't given it the time of day because I get too frustrated with it. So I'll show you what I am trying to do. See, there we go, there was that penalty. I just barely cut the grass, but I guess you have to instill something or people are just going to run all over the course. And this is a simulation driving game, so it is sort of understandable. But let me change views here. I like the in-car view personally, but when I'm trying to drift, it gives you more, like a better view of the car, obviously, to give you more control. So I'm going to try and throw it around this corner. Ooh, see, it's really hard because I don't want to go too far to overcorrect the drift and ruin it. But I also, just exactly what I did, I basically didn't give it enough lock, and so I just went off the track. So let's see if I can do it again. Nope, not this time. Also, my setup isn't exactly ideal. I'm sitting on the edge of my office chair with the pedals on the floor and my wheel and shifter. Well, I'm using the paddles in this car, but sometimes I have to use the H shifter, and it's just like sitting on this little like tray table thing, so it's really jalopy, and so like the table like flops around and stuff to make it really hard. And it's also, if I don't keep my legs up in the air, I tend to stay on the throttles or the brake because my feet rest on them. But see, yeah, I just lost it. It's really hard to control, but it is a lot more fun, and I really enjoy the game this way. So let me try and get one good drift in for you guys. If not, I'm going to edit it in so you can see what it's like. But if you have any car requests or have any ideas for things that I could do, any tracks you'd like to see that are in the game at present, let me know. I know that the La Ferrari is coming out here pretty soon in the full release, whenever that may be. I think they said February. For some reason February sticks out in my head, but I very well could be wrong. So we'll see. Let's see if I can get a good drift going. That was a decent one. That was kind of rubbish because I lost it. I let out of the power, so I kind of lost the drift there in about the middle to the exit of that corner. But you can see it's really difficult. I've been trying this for like 10 minutes now. I haven't been talking, and it's just really difficult. It may be the car combination. I also have stability control on like 25 or 30%, so that may have something to do with it. Maybe I just need to turn it completely off. But I did try and do a lap of Monza with it completely off, and I basically just skidded off the track over and over. So I do need to play this game a lot more, kind of get more comfortable with the controls, but overall this game is really great. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you soon.